from the University of Paris 8. He is now a professor at the Institute of Sociology and Philosophy at the University of Ljubljana and the director of the Birkbeck Institute for the Humanities at the University of London. He has published more than 36 books, many on the most seminal philosophers of the 19th and 20th century. He is a dazzling theorist with extraordinary brain, a global figure for decades.
Feeling. I don't want authenticity. I want things to function.
Slavoj, zizek.
Irrepresentable, worse than death.
The basic message, it's a very modest one. I'm not sure that I know a lot. No, I'm sure that I don't know a lot of architecture. Is nonetheless what interests me in architecture. It always interested me the paradox of, I already mentioned them, obviously I have some anal fixation here, I don't want to go into it, toilets. Did you notice if you traveled around the world how different they are? I simplify to the utmost, but this doesn't invalidate the analysis. I think if you go, I don't know how it's here, I just will mention 3 big civilizations, nations. In France, the whole of the toilet bowl is in the back, so that when you produce excrement, they quickly disappear in the hole. I hope, you know, where I see, it's not that universalism does not mean, oh, we are all together, one big family. I hate this, what I call UNESCO universalism. You know, those disgusting books published decades ago on world culture, and every culture is beautiful in its own way. No, every culture is horrible.
When you're in town here, do you ever get approached by local fans or something like that?
What do you mean by fans? People hate me pretty much here. I'm not kidding.
Oh, sorry, seriously. Can I give you some fucking fruit juice or
I'd
Coke?
love some fucking fruit juice, please.
Just Coke, iced tea. So here it's included the cancer you get because it's 0, which means instead of sugar you get all those sweeteners. Of the heart, it's one of those nice, gentle French movies where you have incest, which is portrayed as a nice secret between mother and son. I like this.
Void, no identity. I hate life.
This is the correct reading of psychoanalysis. It's absolutely not this spiritual self-examination, which is why I hate life.
Hysteria is the elementary form of critique of ideology. Critique at ideology at its most elementary subjective level. Because as you already, I think, indicated, incidentally, I will not go into it, but that's what nonetheless makes me some kind, at least I hope, some kind of a feminist, because hysteria is feminine. If you want this opposition in types of pathology, obsession and neurosis is more masculine. There are even among some clinicians that I know great debates of can there be even a feminine obsessional neurotic. But what I want to say is, if I don't do at least some reading and writing every day, I feel guilty. Did I deserve to exist? No, and so on.
Okay, we can begin. Okay, now what you see here is, at least in summer or in the fall, one of the nicest views of Ljubljana. It looks like Paris, green leaves, etc. On both sides, nice old houses, nothing special. But you are wrong. This river here is the official geographical limit between Balkan and Middle Europa. So beware, on the other side, horror, oriental despotism, women get beaten, get raped and like it. On this side, Europe, civilization, women get beaten and raped but don't like it. But at the same time, everybody knows never there was so much impotence, frigidity, and so on and so on. All these paradoxes, psychoanalysis can do it, because we live in crazy times when, again, things turn into their own
opposite.
Absolutely, and you tested those ideas in your reading of Marx against Jordan Peterson recently in a
Sorry,
debate.
against?
Jordan P. Peterson.
Yeah, but I think that was another thing. Let me explain, because many leftists are telling me, why were you so friendly towards him? You should have cut his balls. No, I knew what I was doing. My point was, because asked me to sign a book, and seeing them there, I couldn't resist the worst racist remark. When I was returning the books to them, I told them, you know, now, I don't know which one is for whom, you know. You blacks like yellow guys, you look all the same. They embraced me and they told me, you can call me Nick.
No, you call this porn, my God. You can have a half of a hamburger, or rather some cheese sandwich, then you can have a muffin and some juice.